if I've got 10 deals in the pipe, picking a number, and I'm sort of being too careful and too polite and PC and that sort of thing with 3 of them, those 3 are almost unlikely to come in because of that, because I'm not going to be able to challenge a sale. I'm not going to be able to push the right buttons, or for fear of getting rid of them. Whether they come or not, it ends up being in the same thing, I think.
I heard a stat that, at least in America, I don't know if it's different in the UK, but the most popular ice cream flavor in America, and it's summertime, so we can talk about ice cream, is vanilla. How many people do you know whose favorite flavor is vanilla? It's almost always something on the edges, right? And when you take that mediocrity, or you take that average or that medium approach, you're a little too careful. You don't want to screw it up, so you don't want to go too far. You really, when you try to please everybody, you thrill nobody. That's vanilla ice cream. And the way you remain vanilla is by not really towing the line of emotions. And what people forget is that human beings buy things, they make decisions based on emotion. They justify their actions later with logic. So it's not that you don't have to have the data. It's that there's very little data out there that really generates an emotional response. And now think about what we're subjected to in terms of the media and all the stats and the facts and figures, and we know it's all sensationalized. Now, when I see data, my first instinct is, how did they sensationalize this? So now I don't even trust the data. I'm skeptical of the data before I'm allowed to get emotionally involved in it. So you have to make a case based on a feeling before you justify that case with the numbers. And reps are getting it backwards. So they're not getting the emotions involved. And you have to take a stand. And look, you don't need to offend people. I'm not saying you need to rile anybody up and ruffle their feathers. But when you're trying to reach somebody, when you're trying to get in front of somebody for the first time, what is the reason what is the reason they should give you their time? Are they going to learn something from you? Are they going to take away some insights from your conversation? Have you changed the eye level on the decision that they have to make? Are you providing any advice? Are you a trusted advisor? Are you earning the right? Like I say, are you someone worth talking to with something worth talking about? What's the value that you're bringing, and how is it emotionally going to engage your prospect? That's you can't just play it safe, because to your point, there's too many podcasts, there's too many blogs, there's too many webinars that are saying the same thing over and over again. Why should you? Listen, why is everybody watching this one? Because they know that Jason and we talk on the edges. We see things from a different point of view, and we share that point of view openly. It makes people think different. It makes people feel good about the job that they then go back and do. And so they tune in for us. But if I said the same thing that all of the other trainers, speakers, coaches out there were saying, there'd be no reason to come and listen to me.